trying to find the best place to put you so I can show you my outfit. This is the best I can do. Oh my gosh, I have this maxi dress from Banana Republic from 2 years ago. Shoes, the only reason I'm walking around my house in them is because they are unworn, fresh out of the box. My little naturalizer sandals, so cute. My fresh pedicure bag is Kate Spade. We're going with a pop of blue. So rarely take this bag out. And we're going for thin sunnies today. I gotta figure out angles to show you outfit stuff because the horizontal situation without a full-length mirror is so rough. This week has just like, number one, this week has flown by, and number two, I feel like I've been doing so much catch up from last week. Very quickly trying to get myself together. I have a friend who is visiting from out of town, and we have been online mutuals since 2020, but we live across the country from each other. So when she said she was going to be here and she had some free time, I was like, yeah, I will make time to see you. My current moisturizer is the Dew Instant Angel. I haven't used this in quite a while just because it's a pretty expensive moisturizer, and I was really enjoying Vanicream, which was like $17 from the drugstore. But as I was out of all my daily moisturizers, and my skin felt like it just needed a little bit extra to get it over the like healing hump. I was like, let me invest in a bottle of this for a little while. What has been happening over the last couple days that I would like to chat to you about? I'm right at the end of Hemlock Queen. I'm gonna need to reread it. I can't tell if there's like a part that I genuinely missed or if it just wasn't in the book and we were expected to keep up. I feel like I kind of missed something in the middle and it made the whole rest of the book a little okay for me. The weird part is I find Hannah's writing very compelling, right? So the end of the book now, I'm invested. I need to know what happens. I'm really loving it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, how did we get here? And then watching, it's been Bridgerton week. Because I had plans with my friends on Monday, got behind on rewatching the new episodes, which is fine because I've already seen them 3 times. Like, I have kind of felt a shift this week. So I can't tell if like it was a week too long that we were meant to wait and my brain finally went, I'm not really like feral anymore, or if there's just like something else kind of going on between my anxiety and my like spicy brain. I wanted to watch an episode a day of the 4 episodes before the new ones dropped, and I watched most of the first one, most of the second one, most of the fourth one. Yesterday, I didn't film at all yesterday. I was going to, and then I just got so wrapped up in like doing stuff, and then sitting down to watch it. I just didn't even think about taking out my camera. So I've watched most of it. I have seen through the middle of episode 8, so I watched 3.5 episodes yesterday. I'm intrigued to see how it ends, but I think overall I'm still disappointed, and I have been disappointed with the show in previous episodes because I feel like they do lose sight of the fact that it is a romance series and most of us are here for the main couple, and for some reason the main couple is not taking up majority of the time in each episode. And I think the beautiful thing about this series is they get us caring about all these characters, and the reason the series is doing really well is because it's not just focused on the couple of the season, but there's a through line with Lady Whistledown and a through line with how society is working and the relationships between other characters. But at the same time, when those storylines are overriding the romance, I'm like, what's the point? We know we need to wait 2 years for the next season. Season 4 is not coming out until 2026. I don't know how sustainable their model is unless they're planning to make significant time jumps between these later seasons. Catching a falling phone with a hot tool in my hand is probably one of the scariest things I've ever done. And last but not least, I went to go see Inside Out last night and it was wonderful. I enjoyed it so much I would go see it again in theaters. I went after work with one of my coworkers, And we were like, yeah, it's gonna be the 11 o'clock showing. There'll be like little to no people there and certainly no children. Boy, were we wrong. There were like 5 kids and a screaming baby, and the baby was screaming the entire movie. The theater we were in was this massive Dolby cinema, so the sound was like, at one point there was like an explosion on screen. Our seats were shaking and it was so bright. I was like, from a like sensory standpoint, it's a lot for me. I can't even imagine what it's like for that small child. I would go again, not only because amidst all of that, I liked the movie. I would go again to hopefully not encounter a screaming child. I do think it's important to talk about this because I kind of wish I had known going into it. There is an anxiety attack at one point, and I think the really beautiful thing about the way Inside Out happened was like, it is such a great exploration of emotion and mental health through animation and storytelling. And so seeing like a visual representation of that, while also made me like, I was also really comforting in a weird way to see that represented in a movie, and like to see someone put a visual to what happens. There's some people that are going to want to know that does end up happening at some point. I don't want to think about it too much or talk about it too much because I probably will end up crying again because it did make me quite emotional. I'll wrap up my hair. I'm going to throw on a quick face and then check the time and see when I gotta skedaddle out of here. Morning. It is Sunday. Ooh, okay. Ooh, my beautiful voice. It's gone. So tired. We have one show today. It's Tony Sunday. We have an actor nominated for Best Actor in a Play. Actually kind of excited to not have to go to a party today. Again, I think I would have structured my week a little bit differently if I did have to rally and go to a party, but nonetheless, I don't have to go to a party. I'm coming home and having a chill evening because I can feel it. Like, I can feel how tired I am. I wanted to hop on before I head out to work because I came home to some book mail. We could open it on camera together. Oh, I don't know what this is. Okay, it had to be you. Maybe I signed up to get this because I'm in the Berkeley Influencer Program. Honestly, I don't remember. When Eva and Jonathan hook up on the sleeper train from Florence to Paris, they think they'll never see each other again, which is too bad because neither has ever felt a spark like this for another person. But love isn't on the agenda in their line of work. Their meeting kicks off a high-stakes adventure across Western Europe. There will be tourism, there will be bodies. Eva and Jonathan might even fall for each other. As the two get closer to completing their assignments, it becomes clear that they are also being hunted by something even more dangerous than love. Okay, I am actually so excited. Last summer, I was desperate to find spy romance books. I had watched, what's it called? The movie with Chris Pine, Tom Hardy, and Reese Witherspoon. And the two boys are spies and she is a civilian and they both end up dating. I watched it and I was like, I need that energy in a book. And it was very hard to find. I don't know. They obviously exist, but I don't know if they're just not being marketed well. Like, Google was not my friend in finding them, but I did find a couple last summer that I really enjoyed. That's how I ended up finding the Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels series by India Holton, and the third book in that series is Secret Agents. I had a feeling that this summer I would kind of be back in that mindset, and I've been looking for books like that again, so I am really excited by this. Also, I really love this cover. I don't know if I love the color scheme because I love the color scheme or because it's the color scheme I'm attempting to do in my bedroom. But I'm so excited about this. Yeah, I'm gonna put this front and center so that I don't forget about it. I don't have any little breakfasty bites in my apartment, so I'm gonna pick up a bagel on my way and a coffee for sure. I'm drinking where are they? I'm drinking a cup of water before I go. I'm having like a New York neighbor moment. I was coming on here to film a clip that I will tell you about in a second. But we can see, there's an apartment, and there are 3 windows in the apartment that we can see from the window in our kitchen, and it's their kitchen, their bathroom, and presumably a bedroom. And they've never had the window down in the bathroom, so I can see the tile that's on their wall, and it's different from ours. So I called my roommate and I was like, come look. And then I changed my angle and I could see into their kitchen, and they're still there. And they were sitting right in the window. I've never really seen them. Anyway, it was just very funny. Like, I don't know if they are paying attention to the fact that I've stuck my phone to the window. I hope they don't think I'm filming their apartment like a weirdo, but I am talking to my phone like a weirdo. So anyway, we just watched the latest episode of Drag Race. I ordered some Thai food, and I picked up some new cocktails at my local liquor store, and I want to talk about them. This is the sparkling Via Corta craft cocktails. I had the French 75. This whole bottle fit in the glass that I had, which I left in the living room. Sorry. 200 milliliters is in here. And I got 2 different kinds of cocktails. This is a French 75, and then I also got the Paloma, 2 of my favorite cocktails. And I really enjoyed this. I wasn't sure with a gin-based drink how it was going to be. It was delicious. It was refreshing. I had it chilled, and then I put 1 ice cube in it, and it was perfect. I didn't feel like it got diluted. The bottle is also so pretty. I think I'm gonna keep these as bud bases. I'm sure if I'm gonna keep the paper labels on. I might try and like scrub those off and then wash these out. But I think I'll be trying to keep some of these in my bar area just for easy access. I love making cocktails, but every once in a while I'm feeling lazy and I just don't feel like pulling out my shaker or like using a ton of ingredients and pulling them out of the bar area. So it's really nice to just have something like this. This is also great for like parties and stuff, or even if I didn't want to have the full thing, I only wanted like a little bit to split it in 2. So I'm excited to try the Paloma one when I'm in the mood for something fun and tequila based. The morning has happened. Went grocery shopping. I ate. I hydrated. Well, I'm still hydrating. I really didn't finish my water. It's the coaster stuck to the bottom for me. I styled my hair so that I feel like a person, and I threw on a little bit of makeup. I have a new Zit friend popping up, which is so fun. We are gonna get moving on today's agenda. The 2 big things that I need to get done is put the doors on these bookshelves, and then I have some wallpaper samples for my bedroom that are gonna go up so that we can decide what I'm buying so I can get them bought before the show closes. I'm gonna do some tidying as I go, because obviously I have to unload everything from the bottom shelves so I can get the doors on. Part of me is like, I should have just paid the task driver person to come do this. And the other part of me is like, I can do it, but why is this one uneven? We're so close. This is a representation of my patience and how much of it is left. This doesn't cooperate. I don't know why. It also doesn't want to shut all the way, so I need it to sort itself out. But it looks pretty good from far away. That looks nice. And I'm thinking, because I want to get fun knobs for it, that instead of screwing up the knob hole, I'm gonna just not put knobs on.
This is going to be amazing, and I'm so excited to get to know all of you, not just tonight, but throughout this entire summer.
So I really want to add some wallpaper to my bedroom for the next year. So I have 3 samples that I'm putting up and I'm gonna live with for the next week or so, and then decide which one I want to order. So it's very easy to install, at least these little samples are. But the problem is I really like all 3 of them and could see myself very happy with all 3 of them. So we're gonna see. There was a 4th one that I decided the print is too big. I don't really like it. So, just like picturing that in the back of my videos at my desk, or like if I film in my room, and I really love it. I really like all 3 of them. I like all 3 of them for different reasons. But these are from the brand Spoonflower on Etsy. I'll link them down below in case anybody else is looking for peel and stick wallpaper. The reason I went with this brand was a friend of mine has it in her bedroom, so it is already renter approved. The lighting is not the best in this clip, but it is late and I don't feel like shining a light in my eyeballs. Hi, it's Tuesday. I think this is the first vlog clip I've done today, honestly. I just was not doing anything interesting until now. We have had a couple people test positive for COVID at work, so I'm taking a COVID test because COVID still exists, everybody. I just have a couple things coming up on my calendar in the next week, and I would like to confidently say that I am free of Rona. I've also never gotten it before, so I'm a little nervous. I actually think this is the first test I've had to buy for myself, and I miss when these were free. Okay, I did wash my hands. I'm reading the instructions. There we go. Oh, and this is instructing me to swirl in opposite directions per nostril. Okay, well, it's a good Q-tip, so it makes this less painful. Here we go. Oh, God. Swirling. And now we wait 15 minutes. While we wait, I came home to some book mail. It says it's from Macmillan. I'm not sure what this is. There's no indications on the outside, so let's see what's inside. This is obsessive, let me tell you. Jam? I think it's jam! Oh my gosh. Oh wait. Oh, I think I know what this is, actually. It is blueberry preserve. Oh my God. A plant personality. Oh. Use the stronger magnet backing for the thick leaves and the weaker magnet for the thin leaves. Oh my God. Wait, we have so many plants. And then, I'm gonna have to take care to not lose this bookmark because it is so pretty. It is so pretty. I'm gonna put this on my fridge immediately. It's a little plant magnet. How cute is that? The book, The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. I'm actually really excited to read this. It's like, I think it's a cozy fantasy romance. Yeah, a lush cottagecore tale full of stolen spell books, unexpected friendships, sweet jams, and even sweeter love. Like a Hallmark rom-com full of mythical creatures and fueled by cinnamon rolls and magic, The Spell Shop will heal your heart and feed your soul. Oh, I love that. I think this is going to be exactly what I'm looking for at the moment. Oh, and it's got sprayed edges. Oh my God, I didn't even look at the book. How pretty are those? I don't want to speak too soon, but looking at the COVID test, it looks like I don't have COVID, so that's exciting.